I'm sure I'll be fine going down off-road, but I just want to get used to the road surface. But look, you know, look at that. That is remarkable.
We're in Morocco!
So we got a bit of a change of plan today, a bit of a mystery. We are heading to the mountains. So we've left the Azuri, town of Azuri, and now we're heading sort of more inland. We're heading to a town called Taroudant. So we're going to see less cities, less towns, and we're going to see more rural villages and let the adventure begin. So all the locals have not got cars, they've got the donkeys. You saw a few cars, but as you get further and further off the beaten track, you see less cars. I don't know if you can see the lines up in the mountains on the right hand side, but they sort of go up and down. It's almost as if tractors grated them like that. You see these patterns in the fields that the farmers make. Maybe it's the wind. I mean, that. Can you get a better view? I mean, honestly. Welcome to Morocco, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the countryside. And you got all these little roads that lead off to the villages and stuff. And then there's a village down there you can see. You can barely see it apart from the white building. It's crazy. Thanks to Adventure Shield training. I'll tell you what, training off-road does help you when you go around tight corners. I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. This is the Morocco I want to see. Just let me try. So many friendly locals, I mean. And look at the place they live in, you know what I mean? They've got nothing to be happy about. They've got nothing in this world, you know? But the smile on their face and the greet that they give you, you know, that is hospitality, guys. Doesn't matter how much money you got in the bank. It doesn't take 10 seconds to wave and smile. That is absolutely remarkable. Hey guys, it really helps me out if you can share the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for new content. I'm just going to try out little roads like this throughout the day, go up and down, see how I feel, just build up my confidence a little bit. Yesterday I did 1 or 2 of them, and I'll do the same today. I don't really want to go down there because my ability off-road is very, very basic and very new. I'm sure I'll be fine going down off-road, but I just want to get used to the road surface. But look, you know, look at that. That is remarkable. We're going into a little bit of a village. Just going to do a turn around here. I hope I'm not offending anybody by coming into these places. Little guy hiding behind the wall there. I'm not a big fan of putting people's lives on the internet. I don't know what the custom here is about motorcycles going into smaller villages like that. I don't want to pry but personally I wouldn't do it. Driving past saying hello is fine. That is the emptiness, and that's so quiet. I found a smaller, less demanding bit of off-road just to build up my confidence, and then see how we go. This is the reason why I came to Morocco, so I can learn this sort of terrain. So far it's been quite manageable. I like this kind of gravel, and I want to push myself, you know, I want to experience this. I don't want to go home and go, oh, I should have tried it, I should have done this, I should have done that. You know, I want to go home saying, you know, I did it, I tried it, I did it. What I think, good or bad, but so far I think it's okay. I feel quite confident, I feel quite comfortable. Yeah, I'm going quite slow, I'm going 30 kilometers an hour, and you start building up a little bit more confidence and you get a bit more into it. This is probably a little bit sort of intermediate for me, but I can always turn back, and it's only a kilometer. But I want to try and see how I go. Look at the size of the truck and look at the size of the load. I know it's for tires, but I think that's a good symbol of the Moroccan people. They welcome you with open arms. And these villages are just absolutely beautiful. You know, it's just very simple, very basic. You got the mosque, you got the accommodation, you got the homes. You got the schools. Just every now and then you got people on the side of the roads. Just one corner and everything changes. That's the local taxi if you want one. We've hitting the smaller roads. Wow, look at that. Now that's the local people warning everybody, caution. You know, that's the hospitality of Morocco. If you drive off the edge there, you're in a bit of trouble. On a very rural road through the mountains, so to speak. Yeah, it's a little bit daunting for the first time. The heartbeat went up a little bit. Sort of a little bit of panic set in. Where I'm heading to, you know, why am I here? I think it's being realistic, you know, where can you ride, how far you can ride, and where, you know, how far you're going to push yourself. You know, it's the first time I'm riding on these roads. You know, well, the best part of 20 or 30 kilometers away from civilization, I suppose, or for help. I think the realism is you have to be realistic in what you what you can do and what you can't do, you know. This is the first solo big international trip I'm doing, or adventure I'm on. You see this little mountain pass or this little road and you think, oh, that'll be a good idea, and then halfway down you get, this is a bit too out of my league, you know. And I think at the end of the day you just got to be realistic with what's your ability. I was speaking to a guy earlier middle of last week, and he was saying, you know, ride your limits, you know, ride your ability. The realism of adventure is, how far do you go? How far do you push yourself? I mean, these guys, Shalom, look, these guys, it's 35 degrees, there's a rockfall, a couple of stones on the side, and they're there working, getting them out the way for tourists like me can drive these roads. By the looks of it, we're reaching the top now. I didn't think we'd be going this high. But it's a good test for what's to come next week. Stay tuned to the channel because we're going to go on the piste, as everybody calls it. That's basically the roads that aren't tarmacked. From Toda Gorge down to Doda's Gorge. And this is absolutely remarkable. Look at that. Now that is a view. That view is unbelievable. Look at that road. That is pure beauty. Oh, welcome to Morocco. Hey guys, it really helps me out if you can share the video, hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell for new content. So the campsite's down there somewhere. And look at that road. Oh, that's a beautiful road. Couple of guys taking a break from the heat, I think. And these guys are working here, eh? These guys are just remarkable. If you're watching us on YouTube and you go back a few days to the Giraffe Desert, look at that video and then go have a look at this video with that piece that I've just crossed. This is the asphalt version of that road. So we're coming into the town of Taroudant, and looks like a pretty cool town to me. I think by the looks of it, this wall goes sort of all the way around the town, and that wall's been standing probably for the best part of 1,000 years. And that's quite remarkable. Look at that, palm trees, stone walls, oh, historic. And then you got the palace down at the bottom. Hi, good evening. We're at the Grand Camping de Taroudant. Yeah, it's not so grand. It's quite, everything's concrete. I cannot put the tent pegs into the ground because they're concrete. So we just have to use some stones. There's nobody here. I think I'm the only one here. He said 80 dirham, but I ended up bargaining down to 50 because of the no swimming pool, and there's a swimming pool. I just want to finish up now. I'm just going to have a shower, just sort of relax, calm down, chill out because of all these emotions that are going through my head. The achievement that I made today was absolutely right up there, you know, the going over that mountain pass. It was only 1500 meters high, but that wasn't the issue. You know, the sparsity of the mountain was almost 60 kilometers being alone. And for those of you that have ever experienced that for the first time, just go back and think about the emotions that you go through. You go around the corner and you see mountains and nothing, and then you see a small winding road. I mean, the road was literally about 1.5 meters, sand in the corners, gravel in the corners, and my heart was racing. It was quite an emotional day, and then when I sort of got off my bike, I sort of had to cool down. It was great, you know, it was such a good experience. And I really pushed myself today, you know, pushed the limits. Those borders are getting higher and higher and higher and further apart. The confidence level in riding, sort of on my own, solo riding on my trips, I'm becoming a lot more confident. You know, the trust is still way off, but when I have days like today, you know, and I experience what I experienced today on my own, and I didn't turn back, I didn't stop and say no, I'm not going to do it. I pushed on, and what I thought was going to be a 25-kilometer ride into the mountains over the top turned out to be the best part of 60 or 80 kilometers. The Bougdour Mountain Pass, it's just on the outskirts of Taroudant, and it's the Anti-Atlas Mountains run a little bit south of here. I thought it was the Anti-Atlas, but I was mistaken. But what a day. It was absolutely thrilling. I really hope you enjoyed today, and if you've got any experience about riding for the first time, and any stories that you want to share, you know, please leave the comments below. I really look forward to hearing from you guys, and listen, you know, I want to hear what you experienced and how you overcame your experiences riding first, solo, up mountain passes, down mountain passes, in dangerous situations. So leave the comments below, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for joining me again, and see you next time.